What y'all talking about? My Pikachu 64? I got that for my birthday. So I was in high school. That was before that thing shot up in value. I don't have the box with it. It's just the system. I got the system and its matching controller. And that was before, like, to put it this way, this was back when, like, the store Game Crazy, which was attached to Hollywood Video, had their classic plastic liquidation sale, which was the stuff of fucking legends. Because this is when these dumb motherfuckers were hedging all their bets on modern gaming and crap like that. So they literally said, any 3 games from the PS1, N64 era and older, any 3 games, no matter the price, $15. Which means you could have walked in there and picked up Final fucking Fantasy for any of those systems for $5 if you bought 2 other games with it. Didn't even matter if you wanted them. You could reach in and say, I'll take 2 copies of Double Dribble for the NES because you're going to let me get Final Fantasy for the Super Nintendo for $5 goddamn dollars. And wouldn't you know, Game Crazy ain't in business anymore. So that was a good decision. When they were doing that sale, I shit you not, I was still in high school when they were doing that. I purged, like, all of my meager savings, you know, when you mow the lawn and you get money for your birthday and shit like that. I just fucking hit empty. And I walked in there, I bought every Point Blank game for the PS1 complete in box. I bought a copy of Team Buddies for PS1 by Psygnosis, which is one of the rarest games on the platform. I think it usually sells for around $40 or $50. I got it for $5 because it was the stupid sale. I bought all sorts of dumb shit for N64. I just looked at games like the lowest price for these games was already $5. So I just looked at stuff that was more than $5, even if it didn't look like it interested me really, because I'm like, I could get this $30 game for $5. Even if I don't like it, it's $5. Give me it. Give me a copy of this. Give me a copy of fucking Blues Brothers 2000 for the 64. Uh-oh, that game sucks. Well, it only cost me $5. I don't care. I spent easily like $150 there just cleaning them out. I mean, people already kind of started picking through, so obviously your Final Fantasies and whatnot were gone, but there was still a ton of good stuff there. It saddens me to know that I will never see another sale that stupid in my life, unless someone's trying to dump like excess stock of shit for the Xbox One, which I literally could not care any less about. You couldn't even pay me to take Xbox One games off your hands. You couldn't say, here's $20 and here's a box of copies of Monster Jam Steel Titans because, uh-oh, we fucked up on this one too. And I would still say, nah, man, that's too much trouble. I don't want it. I'll pass. I would, like, awkwardly walk by you and not try to make eye contact if that was your proposition. WaveCube asked, did I ever go to Blockbuster to get my pictures printed from Pokemon Snap? I did not own Pokemon Snap when I was a kid, but I rented it, and I had the controller pack. And I remember I did bring it to Blockbuster once. And when you went there, they gave you a sticker album, which I might still have. I jumped the gun. I don't know if I still have it after Harvey. But I remember they gave you a sticker album, and they gave you some default stickers. And Nintendo Power also gave you some default stickers that were slightly different. You got 4 and 4, and then I think you could print out either 4 pictures or 8 pictures, and they gave you like 2 or 3 copies of each one from Blockbuster, I think. And it was like $5, I think, to print them out. $5 or $6. It was the novelty aspect. I only did it once because we didn't have a Blockbuster Video in my town, so my mom had to drive me out of town, and I took a look at it. This was the late 90s, so I would have been like 12 years old, I think. It was alright. It was cool. I remember it was the experience that I remember, not so much the shitty little stickers I got. So it doesn't matter. And I have heard about the Blockbuster exclusive Clay Fighter Sculptor's Cut. Unfortunately, it's still a shitty game. But Blockbuster, like, there's actually a few Blockbuster exclusive things they did. I know there was a version of Final Fight. The Final Fight Guy for SNES was a Blockbuster exclusive. and then Blockbuster had their own version of the Nintendo World Championships, but Blockbuster did that for the Sega Genesis, and I know they did like a couple of cartridges of that, and those are also pretty rare. I think one of them, the games are literally NBA Jam Tournament Edition, which, okay, I don't like sports games, but everybody likes NBA Jam. That's the basketball game everyone can get behind. Because you can fucking sink a three-pointer, and the guy goes, boom, shakalaka. That's great. But the other game on the cartridge was like Judge Dredd, which sucked. Like, that's the eyebrow raiser. That's like how Nintendo would be like, okay, Nintendo Campus Challenge. Mario World, Pilot Wings, Ken Griffey Jr. all bases loaded baseball. And you're like, you had me at the first, what happened? Ken Griffey? Yeah. Anyways, I could talk about that goofy shit all day. In fact, that might be an after hours video just to shoot the shit and talk about that.